There's a YouTube channel. It goes by the name of Mr. Snowflake.
Yeah, he's keeping the Misfits alive with us, that's for sure, for eternity.
Yeah.
Okay. It can go one of two ways. The easy way or the hard way. Did you have Burger King today?
No! People are fucking hating, bro! No! I did not have fucking Burger King! I did not! I'm going home to eat! What the fuck is wrong with these fucking...
Very good. Calm down.
Fuck! I'm gonna kill them!
Who?
Fucking haters saying I went to Burger King.
Jason was not making as much progress as Adam would have liked. His body fat wasn't going down quick enough, and you could tell, despite Adam laughing at Jason in the car, claiming he had not had Burger King, that Adam was getting tired of Jason's lies, excuses, and lack of commitment.
I've been nothing but encouraging, and apparently that wasn't working. So I felt that, you know, if I actually yell at him for once and get on his case a little bit more, he'll listen and heed my advice.
It was extremely clear to anyone watching that Jason was not sticking to the diet like he should have been. Jason needed to clean up the diet, stop the regular cheat meals, work out more intensely, do more cardio, and spend a lot less time in the sauna. And although cleaning up his diet wasn't looking like it was going to happen anytime soon, at least he was beginning to work out more intensely. This was largely due to JT, who had been training Jason and asking for nothing in return. The only thing JT really wanted from Jason was dedication, commitment, and not to have his time wasted. JT was really making Jason work. He may not have been making him do the really difficult exercises that he was used to doing himself, but he was still making Jason train harder than we had seen him train in some time. In fact, the last time we had seen Jason train even close to this was when he trained with PJ Braun, who was the first man to ever sponsor Jason with his supplement company Iron Mag Labs. And this is where Jason got those famous red posing trunks from.
Jason, what's going on in that bathroom?
After a little while of training Jason, JT suggested that he learn how to box, which Jason accepted. But this should have been no problem for Jason. After all, he had a background in fighting anyway.
I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but Jason here used to be a semi-pro UFC fighter.
Amateur.
Amateur. Oh,
There's a difference.
my bad. What's the difference exactly?
There's a big difference between
What's the difference?
Pro is pro, amateur is amateur.
And what was your record?
I don't remember. I haven't.
No one in the gym or watching at home believed that Jason used to be an amateur fighter, especially after he tried to blag his way through Andrew and JT's line of questioning.
Tell me about your best submission victory.
Where I slammed the guy and it was over.
Do you know what a submission victory is?
I haven't done it in a while.
You haven't done it in a while, right?
About a year, that's it. I did a short period. I didn't really do it that long.
What mixed martial arts did you take?
Taekwondo, Jiu-Jitsu,
But Jason wouldn't back down, and was adamant that he used to fight. When JT began to teach Jason how to box though, it would prove if he had any experience or not. Jason was either going to know how to throw a punch already, or he wasn't going to have a clue. And despite Jason at first appearing quite eager to box, when it came to the day, Jason seemed a little less keen.
Here you go.
Fucking waking up. Trying to wake myself up.
Training or not?
Yeah, I'm fucking tired, bro.
Yeah, so what does that mean?
I'm fucking exhausted this morning.
Are you gonna train?
I'm gonna try.
Alright, let's go.
Knock him out.
Jason had tried to do everything that JT had asked of him. However, if it wasn't clear that Jason was lying before about being a former fighter, after watching Jason try to throw a punch, it was all clearer now. Or maybe he actually was a real fighter. Not everybody is going to look like Muhammad Ali after all. And speaking of Muhammad Ali, Jason tries to show off a little boxing knowledge.
There's no way around getting hit at least once. There's no perfect round. Unless you're Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali took barely any hits.
That's not true.
I mean,
Muhammad Ali took a shitload of hits. That's one of the reasons why he's so messed up today with Parkinson's disease.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe Jason would look better at fighting when he and JT spar, which was apparently going to happen. But on the day of the spar, Jason had forgotten to buy a mouthpiece, despite JT reminding him 3 times and Andrew reminding him also. And JT clearly wasn't happy about having his time wasted.
You need to buy a mouthpiece today.
Alright, bro.
You gonna do it?
Yeah.
Say that to the camera.
I'm gonna buy a mouthpiece today. It's gonna be sickening.
Today.
Today.
Where?
At Sports Authority?
Okay.
JT wouldn't spar Jason until he had bought a mouthpiece. So until Jason got one, there was to be no sparring, much to the disappointment of people at the gym.
I got here early
Yeah.
because somebody told me that Jason's going to be boxing this morning.
Well, that was the plan, Saul.
Yeah.
But Jason weaseled out of it.
He did?
He weaseled out of it.
Okay.
After all of the testosterone emanating from JT and Jason, it was nice to see Andrew filming the ladies of the gym. In particular, the 2 girls on the front desk, Jennifer and another girl we didn't know the name of yet, and she wasn't going to tell us that easily.
Take a guess. You will never guess my name.
Lindsay.
No.
We already have a Bubbles.
No.
So, what letter does it start with?
A?
Ashley.
No.
Amanda.
No.
Amber.
No.
Jason, give me a name that starts with the letter A, please. A girl's name.
Elizabeth.
That starts with an E, big boy.
No.
4 syllables?
Yes.
Alizé. That's 3 syllables.
A. D. R.
Adriana.
Oh!
They're
Good
like, oh,
job.
boom.
Adriana was a little bit flirty, which clearly scared Jason.
I may hurt you.
Jason, could this little sweetheart here hurt you in any way, shape, or form?
I don't know about that. You know how to fight?
I don't know if she's talking about. I don't know if she's talking about
I
fighting.
think she does.
Jason, earmuffs, earmuffs. You are a bad girl. You know that?
I'm a very bad girl. I need to be spanked.
Whoa.
Another lady of the gym Andrew was beginning to film more and more of was a woman named Bubbles. Bubbles had appeared in a couple of previous videos, but not for very long. However, now she was getting a little more screen time, and surprisingly, she had a similar idea to Andrew with all the filming.
I had a camera similar to that.
Yeah.
Just filming some people doing their exercise with friends. I said, you know, this would be a good reality show, but we have to have a story.
Bubbles then tells Andrew, as well as the Maniacs, something that they really didn't want to hear.
Everybody.
His name is Ross?
Yeah.
No, it's a joke. I didn't want to know his name.
His name is Joe Schmo.
That just takes all the mystery out of it.
Yes, as well as learning the mystery man's real name, we also learn that he is sadly moving back to Canada, which was a real shame, because he was quickly becoming a fan favourite.
Uh-oh, he's getting in his stance. You better back off.
Thankfully though, it was only going to be for 6 months, not permanent.
You hear anything about Richie?
We also learn via a conversation between Andrew and Sol that Big Richard has had the surgeries to remove the cancer and seems to be doing pretty well, thankfully. With the good news that Richard was doing well, there was also another good bit of news. Jason had bought the mouthpiece.
Nice.
And that meant only one thing. The fight was finally on.
Apollo Cream is in the house. You ready?
Ready to get my jaw busted.
Well, remember, if someone swings at you, what do?
Swing back.
You swing right the fuck back, baby. That's right.
Nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. That's how winning is done. Jason, 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 Jason.
Jesus Christ, Jamie. When chimps attack people, they rip your dick off.
Wow.
Jesus Christ, look at the size of the sack on that guy. Get in a fucking sauna every day.
Fair play to Jason. He got hit multiple times and kept walking forward. He may not have been very good, but he showed a ton of heart and really tried his best. One of the big complaints about Jason, especially in the gym, is that he wouldn't put the effort in. But with JT, he seemed to really try his hardest, and JT was impressed with the effort he gave. Nobody else in the gym noticed, but JT picked up on the fact that Jason said this was the first time he'd done any fight training.
Just admitted on camera for his first time.
Wait, what's that?
I didn't hear you say. What did you say?
He just admitted it.
Oh, that's right, Jason.
My first time.
We got him to admit it. Well done. Boom. First time. So you're not actually a semi-pro, semi-this?
No, I wasn't. I did do a little martial arts. I did back in the
Okay, well, we all did when we were kids and shit.
No, I didn't. I didn't after high school. I did some really hardcore martial arts. I did.
But for all
I did fights. I did spars and shit.
But for all intents and purposes, you were never like a semi-pro, semi-amateur
I was an
UFC.
Amateur. I was an amateur.
Okay, amateur. There you go.
Just admit to it, Jason. You slipped.
Yeah, that's it.
And after getting caught out, Jason doubled down and tried to convince everyone he wasn't lying and that he really knew how to fight.
You'll be crying the mommy.
That's the old vintage Jason.
It would hit. It would hit.
It's like an IMAX 3D right there.
Are you dizzy now?
I'm not dizzy.
You're always fucking dizzy.
I'm always fucking dizzy.
Oh, that's great.
Dangerous kick, bro. I know how to
Now,
kick.
JT, how would you defend that if you were in a fight and he threw one of those sickening spitting kicks at you? What's your line of defense?
Stand there.
Just stand there?
With JT training Jason, he seemed to be getting help from all over the place. Even Will had agreed to help him. Andrew had arranged with Will for Jason to shadow him at his car detailing shop, in the hope that Jason could learn a few things and maybe one day it could lead to a different career for Jason, rather than him being stuck as a Publix bag boy forever.
Jason!
However, Jason had a different profession in mind.
He said I'll get a job as a air conditioner. He said I'll get a job as a air conditioner.
On the 29th of April 2014, we see Andrew and Jason are at Will's detailing shop, getting their cars seen to. And hopefully today wasn't the day Jason was meant to learn a thing or two from Will, because while Will worked on the cars, Jason spent most of his time asleep on the couch.
Jason, you want to see my clean headlights? Oh, I can't believe he got up.
And it wasn't long before Jason needed another nap.
Would you like me to read you a bedtime story?
No.
When you try to fall asleep, most people count sheep. What do you count?
Swords.
For a long time now, there were some maniacs out there who questioned whether Jason was always tired like he claimed, or was he just trying to get out of working out. But if he can fall asleep with all of that noise around him during the day, then he probably was tired all the time, often posting Star Wars memes to Facebook at 4:30 in the morning, then being at the gym at around 5:30. Jason struggling to sleep at night was probably down to all of the energy drinks he would consume throughout the day, even drinking them right before bed. There was a lot of rubbish in Jason's car, and thankfully Will didn't accidentally pick up any red Speedos. And it was all beginning to make sense as to why Will was as ripped as he was.
Will, I gotta give you and your partner a lot of credit for the work you're doing here, because it's about 105 degrees in this little confined area right now. You'll see the door's about halfway down. It's about 88 degrees out right now here in South Florida, and it's hot in here.
And in case anybody had forgotten, Will reminded us of just how happy and positive he is.
I love to come here. I enjoy my day, and I know what time I'm gonna go home, and I'm gonna enjoy when I get home. So I love it.
You know what, Will? Not a lot of people can say that they love what they do for work.
I love what I do, man.
You know what? If you can say that, you have the world by the balls.
He also mentions that he has a famous cousin.
Right? You know, this is Wyclef Jean, it's my first cousin.
Say that again?
Wyclef Jean, my first cousin.
Whoa.
You know,
Memory lane.
Music. That's who I used to be. I used to be the Fuji, you know, so.
Listen to this new rap group, the Fugees.
Will finished working on the cars and did a great job. Andrew was extremely grateful, as he always is, and so was Jason, after getting a little nudge from Andrew.
Jason, have you had a chance to check out your car?
Beautiful.
See how nice it looks?
Awesome job you guys did. Wow.
Andrew then jokes around with Will, saying that instead of paying him cash, he would just get Jason to ride an old blue bike that was in the shop instead. But it looks like Jason really thinks this will do for payment.
The detailing jobs on your car and my car are free, but in return, Will gets to see you ride that bicycle down the street.
Yes.
So it sounded like Richard was on the mend, Jason, with the help of JT, had seemed to turn a corner, Andrew's Misfit videos were getting more and more popular, and Will being Will was just loving life. Things were coming along nicely for our Misfits, but it wouldn't be long until someone would enter their world and change things forever.